Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres.
Accio.
And relinquish your charm at excellent control there. Now,
Accio.
think of this like got very good. Not to worry. That's it! Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What's this? There we go.
Accio.
Splendid!
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Brilliant. Here we go. Phew.
A perfect score. Remarkable. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Accio.
Happens to the best of us.
Let us see this. That is how it's done. What's this? There we go.
Accio.
Excellent control there. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put, I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school.
Well, it's been nice to...
And with you. Until next time.
Revelio.
You can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well,
A word, if
you'd
you
be
would.
using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian.
You wanted to
You
speak
know
with
it
me,
won't work
Professor?
on humans.
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most.
Of course, Professor.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I... Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you... Expect to hear from me soon regard...
Revelio.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seemed up.
I've been fortunate.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on...
Accio. Revelio.
Where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was about the flag.
It's a boot, and he says it's a
Revelio.
Enough! You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot, and it wasn't black. But you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Off on another
Revelio.
adventure, are we?
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent.
Leviosa!
Good. Now, well done.
Leviosa!
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Leviosa!
This should
Protego.
be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive.
Stupid boy.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say...
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Stupid boy.
If only all
Leviosa.
of for this adept. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with addition. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is...
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a... Then again, perhaps this...
In fact, it was. Perhaps I...
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires You know, you might be a perfect...
Exclusive and unsanctioned.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, whether it's joining a secret dueling club, you just have to be clever enough and...
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was... Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. Till next time.
Revelio.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Revelio.
Drops on your nose. Might as well be surrounded by Jarvies.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
Regardless, you must continue to build... In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your...
Professor Ronan did...
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you out... Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you can't...
I'm eager to get to Hogs.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard. He'll keep you well clear of any of...
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the car. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can...
Revelio. Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as...
It seems as if that...
More frequently than one would... As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then...
I'll start on the task right away. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Revelio. Accio.
Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments.
Marvelous. You clearly... Let us give the old mending shot. Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue
Reparo.
on the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game.
Gobstones?
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because this Imelda is one of the worst losers. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones.
Rather an overreaction.
I'll say. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless...
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you... I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Keep on, Caps.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio. Revelio.
Lumos. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Levioso! Revelio! Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate... Now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if...
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting...
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get... Very well, off I go.
Revelio.
Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very much you despise.
Revelio.
Oh, not again. Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you Praxia mole? As long as for only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory. Not for the mink.
I'll be late.
He tried to stop me, did right?
Revelio.
Sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. My revenge to wreak havoc and harm.
Away from me! Leave me be! May we talk about this?
Revelio. Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
You can't imagine
Revelio.
how inconvenient travel was.
Quiet, please. We are making...
Glad you could make
Revelio.
it. Lucan's just over there.
Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two.
How does cross wands work?
You show up, I match you with other duelists. It's our way of determining the school's grade. And to liven things up,
Of course.
I agree. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along. So, care to step...
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the...
We'll make you regret signing up.
Confringo. Levioso.
Act like a winner.
Accio. Protego. Stupid.
The one.
Descendo. Confringo. Levioso.
Some big hits that round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and...
Brilliant. Count.
I shall. Again, congratulations on your first cross... Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio.
There's something in there. I just...
Hello, Lenora.
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks if I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty...
If I have the time, I may look.
I've been racking my brain.
Lumos.
Do come and find me if you stumble.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora!
You did?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cut...
All very logical, I suppose. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is me. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
Accio.
I should have seen that.
Revelio.
Beatrice Green from Dr. Condensed is an odd.
Revelio.
Well,
Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, I'm told you're in dire need of supplies. And is this your first for?
It is. I have.
Well, I shall endeavour. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Revelio. Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already
Revelio.
the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds towards students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah! You can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Revelio.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Revelio.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and hairy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told...
Yes. Dittany's...
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you... And a short list gives you plenty of time to... I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a and the bond between you and your wand. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here.
Ah, the dittany for the... Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year.
Not at all. I'm choosing.
Well, bravo. No, name's Timothy Teasdale. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick.
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. But what say we get you up... Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
If it thinks it's got wrong.
Think you're safe now, but just you wait.
You don't ever.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, though I don't believe...
It's my first time in...
Is it really? Well, Parry Pip... You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say, how may I help you?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. Is it not the most fascinating art potion making?
Are potions really that
They may not be as sure. As it's your first time in, I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. But for now, let's get you those. Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Protego. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
An inquiring mind.
Revelio.
Pardon?
Matilda's student. I take it you've had a conjuring.
I'm afraid I...
Ah, but you will soon enough. Of course, it is not without complexity. Stay the course. And you...
That's certainly something to...
And I, too, see. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique... But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. A potting table and a...
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being... Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. Revelio. 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 I officially...
Excellent. I did. So I...
What fire? Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually. Accurate. What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done! Look out! Levioso! Confringo! That's right, you lumbering lout! He's faltering! Potato, you boys need to do the job! Levioso!
goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so.
Merlin's beard.
We are, and we were glad.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Oh, hello.
Reparo.
I'll go and see what he wants.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Revelio. Hello, sir.
Allow me to introduce myself. I should like to thank you for your remarkable...
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory is... And, as I suspect this won't be your last...
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's...
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you?
I'd say that I agree.
Perfect. The three...
I sell even more back... Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Accio! Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Serona.
Revelio.
She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student.
take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that.
She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Arlo.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Revelio.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Half of Hogsmeade might have been destroyed if not for you. Half of Hogsmeade might have been destroyed if not for you.
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. 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 Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Now, Annabelle, it was a long time ago. What do you want?
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed.
Oi! Can you...
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought perhaps a fellow following a treasure map, to be precise. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but I found 2 maps lying about, both leading...
Following a Hogwarts treasure map?
Wonderful. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map.
Very well. I shall...
Fair enough. Meet me back here.
I can't remember the last time Sebastian lost a duel.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Revelio. Revelio.
How'd you defend?
There's the fountain.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
The stairwell looks promising. This looks like the portrait from the map. Now where's the treasure? There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right? The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Black, couldn't be bothered to disenchant. You should try to catch her.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
If someone gets struck by a curse...
My mother adored Transfiguration.
Revelio.
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me. There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? Brilliant. An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
It's no wonder they do.
Find anything yet?
Hello, Arthur.
Oh, how he shoot.
I found what...
Seems as though we both have... Well, on to the next Hogwarts. Wandering.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie.
I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Hufflepuff house chest.
Revelio. Revelio.
This seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
I used to write to my parents every week. Now I can't remember.